Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer, and today I'm in Lafayette, Georgia, my old hometown, and I'm here with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Mom's name is Gwen, so it's a cool name. It's actually Gwendolyn, which is actually even cooler, but she doesn't go by that, which I think is a tragedy in itself, but here we are. We're walking around town, getting some exercise. We went to the farmer's market, and we've just kind of eased our way up Main Street because I had to come get a USB-C cable because I forgot the one that communicates the microphones. Hence, now the video begins. So we're going to wander around the back streets. We're probably going to head over to the Mars Theater and try to photograph it, even though it's daytime. I do want a photo for my collection. I'll probably come back at night at some point and get that too, but for right now we're going to get a daytime photo. But yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff and things like that. So let's go. Okay, this food city started out as Grant City when they first opened the shopping center, if I remember right.
Yeah.
In the corner used to be a movie theater.
Yeah.
The roof fell in, so they tore it down, left the rest of the buildings. There used to be a video game store in that jewelry chest. Yeah. There used to be clothing stores here, and they've all moved up next to the Walmart. But up here at the corner, where there's a tree now, used to be the Red Food Store. And in 1993, in that big snowstorm, the roof fell in from all the snow weight on the roof, and they never built it back.
This whole area here, this whole parking lot area here, used to be the home, real fancy home of one of the founding members of Lafayette. I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
Name.
Yeah.
It was one of them fancy homes with the circular driveway and the big fountain in the center.
Wow. And big Victorian home.
Yeah, they tore it down to make this thing, which I hate. They tore that down.
And I guarantee you people since then have regretted it too.
Yeah. You know, they should have kept it and used it like they did that place across the road.
Yeah. Yeah, the Marsh house in this photo is across the street, and it's a kind of a, I think it's on the National Registry of Historic Places now. But yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of that place. It was an estate of some kind. I can't
remember.
So I didn't grow up in Lafayette, so I don't know all the things about it like I should.
Yeah.
We grew up in Tryon, even though Daddy was from Lafayette. You know, that's where we lived our whole life.
Right.
Until he bought that farm.
Did he work at Regal?
Yeah, him and Mama both did. For years and years and years until, well, when he bought that farm and they moved to, up here to Lafayette.
To Broomtown?
Yeah. That's when Mama got the job at Roper and Daddy went to Shaw.
Yeah, it was Salem Carpets at the time, wasn't it? Yeah.
In Rock Springs.
Yeah.
Not Rock Springs, but Chickamauga.
He ended up plant manager there, didn't he?
No, shift manager. He was just a shift manager. But now this is something that it just happens from my family's generations, my mom and dad, nearly all the people in that year range. Daddy just had a 5th grade education.
5th grade.
5th grade. And when he was in the 5th grade, he had to quit school to help his family.
Because that was during the Great Depression, wasn't it?
Run the farm, yeah. Well, he was born in 40. He was born in 40.
Okay.
Mama
it was 30. Older than that, because you were born 30. In 1950.
Yeah, 30. He was born in 30, and Mom was born in 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were born in the Great Depression.
So he had to quit school and help run the farms, because, his daddy couldn't do it.
That's what they did then.
Yeah. And Mama, she didn't get to go. I think she went to the 10th grade. And when they moved up here, she did a at-home correspondence to bookkeeping at-home correspondence thing, and learned how to type and got her high school diploma that way, or her GED or whatever they called it back then.
Yeah.
And
correspondence school.
And that's how come she got that job in the office at Roper. And she learned how to work on computers before Nowadays, you know, you just turn it on and it does all the little words and things. It does it all itself.
Mm-hmm.
She had to write the programs
To make it go.
Yeah, that's how. When she got that job, she knew. She wrote programs and did all that stuff. You know.
I remember when I went to work at Roper the first time, she was still in the shipping department.
Yeah.
I'd go up there and see her in her office.
She worked there till she retired.
Mm-hmm.
Fell in love in Minnesota, fell apart south of Salt Lake. Colorado calls to me, and Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay.
They've built a new park down here, complete with, now this is on the back side, this is the back street behind the old football stadium, which is right behind these trees here. From the old high school. The practice fields are right over there. But this used to be a lower practice field for the football stadium, if I remember right. No, that's it right there. But no, I think that's where the stadium used to be, and they've tore down the bleachers. Yeah, because there's the concession stand building. Oh, they've changed it. But they've built a skate park, got a rock climbing wall. They've got a bunch of playground equipment. It's fenced off because it's brand new, and I think they're waiting on the concrete to cure. This looks really good. This is a really nice park. It's got restrooms, a pavilion for like birthday parties and stuff. But yeah, it's brand new. This is really nice.
Be nice for a place to have a little birthday party.
Yeah. Right in the background, it's hard to tell, but right over there is the old ShopRite building. And across the street used to be Pruitt's Food Town, so you had the competitors in grocery across the street from one another. And people would go to different ones for different things. Like the meat was always fresher at ShopRite.
Yeah.
The prices were usually better at Pruitt's.
Yeah. Yeah, Mom and Daddy always bought their meat at ShopRite.
Yeah. Okay, this used to be ShopRite, well, grocery store, like I said earlier. And right over there was Pruitt's Food Town. The only Pruitt's Food Town that was in Georgia, or not in Tennessee, because it's a small chain based in Tennessee, and they ventured one down into Georgia at the time. That was my first job outside of high school, was working at Pruitt's.
Yeah.
I bagged groceries there.
That used to be Lay's.
Yeah, that was Lay's department store.
Yeah.
And then, and next to it used to be Otasco. And Otasco was like a childhood boy's paradise. It had all the coolest stuff. It had go-karts. I remember that was the coolest thing ever, was they had go-karts for sale. And bicycles and guns and just, it was like a hardware store turned up to 11.
Well.
It was just cool. Of course, everything was expensive, so we never shopped there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that at the end of the building now, this other section of that building didn't exist back then. It was just parking lot. They've added this on since, but now this laundromat has been here ever since.
Yeah, it's been here a long time. I've used it.
I just realized we've actually washed clothes here in the past.
Yeah. Our washer or dryer wanted mess up, would have to come down here.
Yeah.
Till I know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall. Sleep in the same bed at night. I want reasons to stay. I want someone to take up my time. Miss me when I go.
The Bank of LaFayette, they own this whole city block. That's all the bank's property, but they do different things with some of it. The bank itself is up at the corner there, the taller building. The accounting's upstairs and things like that. But this building right in front of us with the columns used to be the Boston store, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was like a kind of an upscale clothing store. Like the rich people in Lafayette would go there and shop. You would get your Letterman's jackets there if you actually lettered in something.
That's where all the girls would go get their prom dresses.
Yeah.
The Boston store, the Joe Stock, the park is named after the guy that owned the
Oh, okay.
Boston store.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
I wondered who he was.
And you know, the other store that was fancy or famous was Abney's.
Yeah, it's on the corner. We don't walk by it.
It's not even a store like that anymore. I think they run, I don't know what they run in there, the games or something.
But yeah, it used to be Abney's department store.
Yeah.
and it was kind of like what you would consider to be a big department store, but scaled down. I remember going in it once as a kid.
Yeah.
One time.
I used to beg Mama to let me have something from Abney's, cause, well, she couldn't afford it. It cost too much.
Yeah. Well, it's been a really good walk today. We've actually covered quite a few miles. Let me just...
I got hotter than I thought I would, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that trailer. Come over here. We got to tell the viewers goodbye. See you? See us on the screen there? Let's see. Get my phone unlocked out of camera view. Now let's see, it says we have went 5,428 steps and have covered a little over 2 miles.
2 miles.
Yeah. Mama's rehabilitating her foot. She got her knee fixed, and now she's trying to get her leg working right again. So we're trying to get some foot work in and get her some uneven terrain, walking on sidewalks and across parking lots and things. So this has been a really good exercise adventure for her. Yeah. It's been a trip down memory lane for me, and I hope y'all have enjoyed the walk. So until next time, I'm gonna tell you to get your camera out and go take a picture with it, and we'll see y'all later. Tell them bye.
Bye.
We'll see y'all.
It
bye.
was fun.
Okay. This is how you get those closings. This is how you get them video shots of you walking by the camera, or like at the end when I approach the truck. I've already been to the truck. I've set the camera up so then I can approach the truck.
Okay.
This
is the end of the day shot.
Yeah, you know.